PlayStation Access did a video about 6 video game habits you'll never get away with in real life. That got me thinking about what other in-game things we get away with that we can't do in real life. I found some others, and you probably should keep these safely tucked away in your gaming sessions. We, meaning I and my fearless featured gamers from official Wolf Clan Gaming, are talking video game habits you would never get away with in real life. This is our theme today, and we are sticking with it. We have with us today the amazing, the magnificent Timothy at Official Wolf Clan Gaming, the bright, the intelligent Brandon at Reborn Gaming YT, Josh, the man, woman's man, every woman wants to be with Josh, all right? Josh at the Raging Patriot _TTV, and Zach, well, Zach is just Zach, at Zach _FORE 4101, all right? All these dudes, all these gamers, all these men belong to Wolf Clan Gaming. And right now, we're going to start off with our dude, Timothy, over at Official Wolf Clan Gaming. What's up, bro? How you doing today?
What's up, man? It's been a good day.
How did you come up with the Official Wolf Clan Gaming?
Wolves are my favorite animal for a long time, and a lot of people back on the Xbox 360 World at War days, because that's when we started. They'd be called we'd be called wolves all the time. I mean, a couple of my friends, due to us always running around and like hunting people together. We were never apart, so they would just start calling us wolves, and that's where the name came from. It just kind of stuck.
How would you describe yourself?
I'd probably describe myself as energetic and honest, a little too honest sometimes if need be, but you know, you gotta be a little rough to get results sometimes, but you know, it's all in good fun.
Do you think gaming has sort of tamed that a little bit for you?
It definitely has. I find myself a lot of times where I do have ADHD. I would, you know, when I was smaller, younger, I would just run around outside and play with sticks and swords and stuff like that with my brother. But as I grew up, I found myself sitting down more and more video games because it just allowed me a different outlet, I guess, to express myself.
So I got these other 3 gentlemen that are rocking with you with the Official Wolf Clan Gaming. Tell me a little bit about Brandon. Tell me a little bit about Josh. Tell me a little bit about Zach.
Brandon, we recently picked him up when we moved to PlayStation 4. He was originally running with a clan called Unity Clan. We picked him up, and it's been quite a good addition. He's pretty damn good, and he's funnier than hell when he has to be.
Nice.
And Zach?
Zach has been with us for a long time. He's one of the only 2 original members of the clan that I have left. A lot of others departed, or we had disagreements or something, and so, you know, they just kind of parted ways or stuff happened, but he always stuck around, so he's really loyal. It's one of the reasons why he's my co-leader. Josh, we just recently picked up, I think, a month or 2 ago, if I remember correctly. Since then, he's competed in, I think, 2 or 3 tournaments for us and has gotten pretty high up there.
Down the jersey.
Nice, I destroyed the vehicle,
There it is.
Hey!
No way.
Hey!
No way. Nice.
Shit.
That game was so sloppy though. I don't even know how we built
Fuck
it.
it.
Yeah, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah, I'll take it.
I'm a very outgoing person. Video games have kind of become a major part of my life. It's just a place I can go. I can play with a bunch of buddies, a bunch of friends, and I don't have to deal with anything going around me.
And Zach?
Ever since I was young and my father put a controller in my hand, I've just been playing games for my whole life. It's one of the only things I'm really good at other than math. Because whenever I play games, I like to look into the game and find out everything I can do in it. And so it's really helpful with my anxiety because when I freak out, I need something to distract me. And ever since I was young, playing games just was that one escape that was really there for me. Unlike drawing, which I tried, but I stopped for a while because games just seemed to be a better outlet.
Hey, what's up, Josh? How are you today, man?
Good, are you?
Awesome, sir. Where am I talking to you at? Where you live at?
I am in Ohio.
I'm sure you've been to Cedar Point. I used to go to Cedar Point every year, bro. Like
I went once. I live about 20 minutes away from Kings Island.
Okay, Kings Island is good
30
as well.
minutes, yeah.
How far are you from Sandusky?
Sandusky is about
Over 2 hours, over 3 hours?
over, yeah.
I would have to take the drive though. I love Cedar Point.
Oh, yeah, it's a good drive. It has good sights and stuff, too.
Now, are you a console or PC gamer?
I am a PS4 console player.
Do you think there's a big difference between PC gamers and console gamers?
Yes and no. It just all depends on the skill set. I mean, the way I see it is PC they have the field of view gain and the mouse and keyboard. Obviously, you can react a little bit quicker with the mouse if you can a joystick.
So, Tim, on your side, as far as the gaming clan was concerned, tell me about what the clan, how it's all set up. The team captains, is there a membership fee? What are the benefits to being involved with the official Wolf Clan gaming?
Okay, well, one of the first things that we do that's a lot different from a lot of other clans is that we use clips from separate clan members trying to push them out there further. And so we'll tag our content creators, our editors, our team captains, and our comp teams differently. Currently working on a Warzone competition roster here soon in the making. We do have an A team and a B team comp roster, both of which compete in different levels of tournaments. So the A team would participate in the larger cash prize of like harder player tournaments, and B team is the ones that, just kind of pick up tournaments here and there,
I want you to speak to a little bit about how the clan comes together and how it is not, how some non-gamers may identify it.
Okay, so how you might identify my clan is more or less like a pack of wolves, or like a hierarchy, really. So we've got different ranks in our clan for different authority levels, mine being the leader. So obviously I've got the biggest authority level in the clan. Then you've got my two co-leaders. I've got a general, two captains, and the rest of them are just regular recruits. And how you get up in the ranks is by proving to me that you're loyal or that you're a better player and stuff like that. You can't get into my competition teams or anything like that without being the best in the clan. So people in comp rosters really always have to fight for that spot.
Brandon, how do you think the clan works for you?
This clan, since I've joined, we've always been like one massive family and a bunch, so it's easy to get to know everybody else. And I feel like that's a strong key point to being better in a team, especially for competitions, is you want good communication skills. You don't want to be on a team where somebody doesn't like another person, because then that leads to a bunch of fighting throughout a match or whatever you're doing at that time.
Would you consider any of the players that are on the screen right now that play with you to have really sort of educated you or taught you something different about the game that you didn't know before?
Yeah, Commander. He's taught me how to pretty much be a better player and work for what I want instead of it just being handed to me.
Zach, give me a habit, something that you have done in a video game that you know you'd never get away with in real life.
Some random person or NPC makes me mad, I just kill them. Reload, nothing happened. Just steal something, reload, nothing happened.
What's another one? What's another one that you would have on your brain? Me, it's to respawn. For me, it would be like to try something like getting hit by a bus and then respawning, coming back. You know what I mean? In another life. Name something that you do in a video game that you never do in real life.
Have you ever played God of War?
Yeah.
Fucking up random bitches. Have you ever gone into like the mini games where you just like X, square?
Okay.
I probably wouldn't do that with random woman in real life.
You probably would be arrested for that if you tried that in real life.
Yeah.
Josh, are any of these guys get on your absolute nerves?
No, all jokes aside, no. I think most of us on both competition teams work really good and get along very well.
So who in your group would you say, other than yourself now, is the best gamer in the group?
Brandon, hands down.
Now, tell me the one thing that you thought about that you do in a video game that you would not be able to do in real life.
So Honestly, just I'm gonna go back to like Modern Warfare 2 days. You had issues with somebody in the game or even outside of the game back then because we were all little kids. But like, just hey, meet me at Rust at 5 o'clock. Like, let me shoot you in the head a couple times. I don't think I could get away with that.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't be able to get away with that, bro. Like they would have helicopters above your house.
Yep.
There would be police dogs outside. Be all types of trouble for you, bro. Like that.
Oh,
you wouldn't
yeah.
be able to get away with that. What's another one?
Would be going a $140 down LA like you do in San Andreas, pretty much.
Yeah.
Or not San Andreas, GTA 5.
Yeah, I mean, we have people out here in LA that do get into some involved chases with the police. I mean, I think the other day I saw a chase that lasted for 2 hours. Dude was weaving in and out. He was driving on the wrong side of the highway. He was doing all types of stuff. They eventually got him, but we get some bad chases. But no, eventually you get got. I tell people all the time, the one thing you can't outrun is that radio, bro.
Nope.
You cannot run that radio like that. You might get far enough ahead where they can't physically see you, but if that helicopter's up,
Yep.
that radio is going, you're done, bro. You might as well just pull over the side of the road, get out, and just say, "Come and get me." Because
Unless you get out quick, there's no way you're actually getting out of it. No,
even if you
not
get
at
out
all.
quick, bro, like here in LA County, bro, they got horses, bikes, and
They'll
motorcycles.
find you one way or another.
Four-wheelers, man, they got everything they need to catch you, bro. You're not going nowhere. You might as well just get out and just surrender, bro.
Mhm.
They train these guys, man, really good to do what they do. I've seen some videos online in Ohio. Ohio State Troopers chasing people, bro. They look like they're pretty out cold down there as well.
Yeah, they're pretty quick at getting you if you.
All right,
They're
give me
good,
one
too.
more. Give me one more thing that we do in video games that you would not be able to get away with in real life.
Pickpocketing people, like in Skyrim.
Okay, yeah.
Going through random houses.
Yeah, you're not gonna be able to go in just random person's house and just be in there just scavenging for stuff.
No.
No, this
Like,
is
oh,
not.
that's my. You got armor right there? Yeah, that's mine. I'm gonna take that.
When we do a social experiment, bro, you get your camera, like get you one of those GoPros, and go in somebody's house in your neighborhood and send me the video so that I can see what happened.
Bro, I don't even think I'll need to send it to you because you'll find me on the 5 o'clock news. Strange man comes into house with a GoPro on his head asking for stuff. Like, I don't think that'd work out too well.
Do you have armor? Where is your armor located?
Right.
It's in my closet downstairs. Go right ahead and grab it real quick.
Awesome. Thanks, man.
Yeah, I don't think you'd be able to get away with that. So, okay, give me one more example of something that you would do in a game that you never do in real life.
Killing people and then just going back in time, like like with quick saves and all.
Right.
Like if I had that in real life, I'd probably use it maybe for good, like not sitting there just killing somebody, going back and being like, okay, how's another way I can do that?
Timothy, on your side of things, if you could marry any game character, who would it be?
Wow, you really got to be careful with that one. Most video game characters are underage. I honestly can't tell you. I'm pretty sure every female character I know is underage.
Okay, so we're gonna get away from that one then. We're gonna get away from that one because we are not pedophiles. Not even in the gaming. Not even in the gaming world. Not even in the gaming.
No, sir.
So even in the gaming world, we respect the children, all right, and the minors.
Yes, sir.
All right, so I got you. You're more of a console or PC gamer?
I'm definitely more of a console player, although I played a lot of PC growing up. But I just was really in it. At like 13, 14 years old, I used to mod a game called Combat Arms and stuff, but I've quit all of that since then. It's gotten far too advanced for someone like me to even attempt it to begin with.
If video games did not exist anymore, what would you do?
If video games didn't exist anymore, I would probably go back to drawing. I used to be really good at drawing, and I stopped drawing because video games just took my interest more.
Right. Now, do you? Some people say that video games are a waste of time, right?
Right.
So what's your statement to that?
I really don't think video games are a waste of time. I mean, look how far they've advanced now. Now you've got like these virtual reality MMORPGs and stuff that you can play on, and You know, you can really make friends even outside of the FPS gaming world that are real friends that will really sit there and support you, and you can learn a lot of things from it. Not all video games have to give off such a evil stigma about themselves, and a lot of them can actually teach you important lessons.
So do you think that that's what the clan sort of does for gamers? Is not only does it create an atmosphere where people can get to know each other and have the camaraderie, but they can also sort of gain friendships they may not have otherwise gained elsewhere?
I think that if you really boil it down to like knowing us and something, I always want to think that our fans think of us as, you know, part of their family as well, and that we are their friends. I try to answer everybody that I can, talk to everyone possible, because they honestly, there's 1,000 of them, man. They mean so much to us.
When you're not gaming, what can your average follower reasonably assume you're doing?
Obviously, I edit all of the photos. I'm the one that makes the logos, the intros, the outros. I edit most of the videos. Probably mostly find me watching YouTube or anime, to be honest.
And is gaming your only passion or one of many?
I guess that depends on what you define a passion as.
Well, I define passion as that thing that you do and you do it so well that people have to remind you to eat.
That and anime, yeah, that's the only two, man.
My favorite anime of all time was a show called Gunslinger Girl. Did you ever see it?
Yes, I have. Very good.
You know what? Me and you are friends now because you like we're friends. All right, that's amazing, bro. Who would you say is the best gamer in the group?
The best gamer in the group, it's probably a tie between Reborn and Vermin in my clan.
Here's a good question. If you had to marry one of the gamers in your group by law, who would it be and why?
Thankfully, my girlfriend's in my gaming group. Besides that, I'd probably marry Zach, you know.
And why? Why would you marry Zach?
He's the most loyal one out of them all. What is it now, Zach? 3 years and counting?
Oh yeah, it's been so long. It feels like it hasn't been that long, but it's been a while.
Zach, would you marry him back though? Like if he proposed and he was like, "Hey, bro, like we don't have to even go to bed or nothing like that. We're just gonna be married on paper and just be in this relationship." You would marry him back, bro?
He's my poppy.
Yeah, I mean, I can just see right now, Tim, your girl's standing up to the side, all mad, like
she's
jealous of me.
Marry him.
I make her real jealous. I hear her in the background sometimes.
Hey man, I covered my ground. I said my girlfriend first.
Yeah, you really did cover yourself right there. You saved yourself really, really well, bro. So I have to admit that you did a pretty good job with that. All right. Would you rather lose the ability to read or lose the ability to speak?
I'd rather lose the ability to read than the ability to speak, because how am I going to yell for help? Am I going to read it?
All right. Would you rather run at 100 miles per hour or fly at 20 miles per hour?
I'd rather fly at 20 miles an hour, man. That would be so cool. Just being able to be up in the air with the planes and stuff and being able to traverse like the birds do.
Would you rather live a peaceful life in a small cabin in the woods or a drama-filled life in a mansion in a big city?
I'd rather live in a drama-filled life in a mansion in a big city, and that's only because I think I'd get bored in a peaceful life. I really do. What would I do? What would I complain about?
That's so true. That's so true. All right. Would you rather look strong and be weak or look weak and be strong?
I'd rather look weak and be strong, only because that's pretty much how I am right now.
Would you rather sneeze nonstop for 15 minutes once every day or sneeze once every 3 minutes of the day while you're awake?
I'd rather sneeze nonstop for 15 minutes every day.
Would you rather buy all used underwear or all used toothbrushes?
I'd rather buy all used toothbrushes.
I think both of them are bad. Both of them are
They are
horrible.
both bad. Boil the toothbrush clean.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, that would be one thing you could do. I mean, but some people would say that you could take the underwear and put them into the wash machine and sanitize them pretty well too. So, Tim, how does professional gaming differ from someone that's gaming casually?
It differs a lot. A lot of people think that the competition players in my clan are really the only ones who have to like work and strive there. But you also got to understand where there's three different roles in my clan. Me as the leader, the competition players as like being in the spotlight as they are now, and our casual players who are working to become competition players. A lot of people think that not a lot of work or time or effort really goes into leading, and that's wrong. I'm in charge of networking, editing until we can find an editorial team. I'm in charge of, making friends with other YouTubers, other streamers, other clip makers, just to get our name out there. The competition players have to fight every single day to keep their spot, because I don't know how it works in other people's teams, but in my team specifically, if you're not the best of the best, you're not going to be in a competition team on my clan. And the reason for that is that I don't see a point in spending money or even attending the free tournaments with players that aren't the best, that don't give your team the best shot at winning.
Virtual reality systems, right, are gaining popularity these days. Are you excited about the potential of virtual reality at all?
I am. I think it'll give people an even different approach to gaming, maybe even open up the community to a broader set of people. Because if it goes far enough, you can get into worlds, like SAO and stuff, where like you actually deep dive and you can walk and like actually walk in there, and actually do it yourself instead of having, the keyboard or your controller.
So I think what I'm getting from you is that you're not really worried about the virtual reality systems.
I think if it's done right, it could be very impressive and very good. However, there's definitely some ways it could go wrong. And I think people, especially the ones making them, just have to really be careful with that.
In your mind, do video games help develop skills?
They can. A lot of games like Skyrim, for example, have like shops and merchants and stuff, and you've got to know how to math or get better at mathing if you want to, just make money in the games to buy the more expensive stuff. There's even games that use quite decently large words that, you have to be good at reading or learn how to read in order to even read them to begin with.
What do you think about the game rating systems right now? Do you think that the game rating systems are effective, or do you think that there needs to be some tweaking to those?
Honestly, and this will go on for forever, I don't think I see a way to fix it. The rating system is just like, this is what's going to be in here. And then your parents are just like, okay, well, you can't play it because of this. And then you go behind their back and buy it anyway and play it on the PlayStation 2 at your grandpa's house that he doesn't know you have because he works in the army or something. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Sneaky children always find a way to do sneaky stuff. And video games is just something that you're just not going to stop people from playing unless, you need like a fingerprint scan or something.
Josh, I'm coming back at you again, bro. Have you ever stopped playing a video game because it was too scary?
No. No. I played Dead Space a little bit, but it wasn't too bad.
Bro, I was just about to ask you if you ever played Dead Space, because Dead Space, man, had me scared to death in the dark. Stuff popping out on you, man. I was like, man, this is too much.
It had a couple good jump scares in it, definitely.
If video games did not exist anymore, what would you do?
Probably spend more time out on the trails.
Really?
Game. Yeah.
Okay.
Probably a little bit more. They're both just about equally as exciting to me. I mean, I grew up playing Crash on PS1, the original PlayStation, with my old man. And so it's been, to this day, we still play. We actually play Warzone together all the time.
What's more important to you, action or story?
A good balance of both, but I like the action. It keeps me gripped in better.
What's the best game that you played lately?
I'm stuck on Warzone.
Have you thought about quitting gaming altogether? Have you ever thought about that?
Maybe once or twice, but
really?
No, not really.
Okay, what were the reasons why you had considered quitting?
Honestly, when I had my oldest, it was kind of rough because with my work schedule, and I worked a lot of overtime, so I was gone for 16 hours. I come home for 8, but that little bit of time I was asleep, then get back up and do it all over again.
Do you think that you picked up any bad habits from games that you played?
Not really. Most of my bad habits are inside of the games. I keep them in the games. Probably just cussing random people out if they cuss me out.
Yeah,
that was back on PS3 though, so
Okay. So chances are, like, you play a lot of games, right?
A lot of games.
So much, in fact, that it's probably become second nature to you when it comes to like picking up new titles to add to your collection, right? And
yes, anything.
and you probably developed a particular taste, and it shows, right, in the types of games that you play. But did you know that the types of games that you prefer to play actually says a lot about you as a gamer?
How so? Do you want me just to name off a few games I play?
Well, I mean, it's not just a simple matter of what genres you like or what systems you own either. Let's say that you're a big fan of two different game series, right? When you put up against the wall, do you think you'd be able to pick between them? Name two game series. Two game series.
Skyrim and Call of Duty, and I
All right,
probably wouldn't be able to choose.
So you put them up against the wall. Can you choose between the two of them?
In Call of Duty, you got them guns, but in Skyrim, you got the way of the voice.
Okay.
I'd probably pick Skyrim because I can get more into a story game than I can just a regular old shooter.
So Halo and Call of Duty's similarities to one another pretty much begin and end with the two being like these first-person shooter games, right? The fan base for both of those games are really quick to argue why theirs is a superior game. But which would you rather be caught playing, Halo or Call of Duty?
Call of Duty, because Halo's freaking single platform. I don't have an Xbox.
Team Fortress 2 or Overwatch?
Overwatch. I just more because it has more like stuff in it and more like different. Because on TF2, I think there's only like 5 characters you can play, right? It's like a 5v5.
Which GTA is your favorite?
Which one's the one with what's his name? Big Smoke in it? Yeah, I like 2 number 9s, a number 9 large. that one just, it's the best one, but a close second would be GTA 5, only because the vehicles.
Man, this has been a great conversation. Okay, so before we get out of here today, you have to tell me what's the gaming habit that you have and that you've done in a video game you could not do in real life.
Probably like reloading every time I kill somebody in COD. Like there is no way you'd get away with that, right? Like just shoot someone and you're just like, oh, there's a guy over there. Oh well, fast mics. But
are you guys currently looking for more gamers to join Official Wolf Clan Gaming?
We are. Our Warzone comp roster just recently launched, and that's on our Instagram. But our CDL comp roster kind of fell apart just a little bit with people, having work and school and whatnot. So we are looking for new CDL players. The only requirement is that you do at least take clips or post content, and that your KD is at least 1.5 plus.
Great. So how do they go about joining? Like, what do they need to do? Do they need to put in an application? Do they go to your website? What do you need?
So the only requirement to joining our clan period is, of course, before you join our comp team, you have to join our regular clan. And so in order to do that, you have to join our Discord and react to the Me6 rules on there, which will give you the role that you need to access the rest of the server. And after that, we've got a channel for it in our Discord. Just, ask one of our members, when can I try out? And they'll get a hold of somebody that can try you out.
So let me ask you some questions that maybe potential clan members might ask. Is there a cost associated with me joining?
There is not. The only cost that you could even say is a cost is the fact that we do require you to at least release some content of some kind, because if you are going to be on our CDL team, you're going to be in the spotlight. As you've seen here in this show, you will be in the spotlight. You will be having to, talk to people face to face, do cameras, play videos, have some clips, whatever, just to, show off. Our CDL teams is supposed to be Wolf's finest, and so that's what we're aiming for. And so there's no cost other than putting in some material and some content so that you're able to take that and use that content in different locations and different places that you guys may want to advertise in. Is there a time commitment? Do I need to take out every Wednesdays or every Thursdays, or are we gaming at the practice nights? I mean, now we do try to be in competitions at least weekly. We try, and this is only, we say try because we would love to do it weekly, but with the competitions slowing down, comp season really coming to an end, there's only so many tournaments I can put people in, so many competitions, but we do try to do scrims a lot. And the only time that you would really have to take out of that is obviously letting me know if you're going to be busy. That way we can call in a substitute if an event comes around. And we do CDL practices matches weekly, or we're going to try to do them weekly starting in a few days once we get our comp roster sorted out.
If I'm a clan member, can I win a prize? I mean, is there money at the end of that? I mean, if I'm putting in my time and doing this, what's the benefit for me being in that, or is it just the title that I'm getting? What am I getting out of it?
Now, our competition players get first pick at tournaments. Obviously, we try to put our casual players in them just, for them to have a little bit of fun as well. They get first pick at tournaments. They get a special role in the Discord, which allows them to have some type of authority over the rest of the clan. A little dangerous, I know. They also, at the end of the tournament, some of them give you shout outs like the ALG League does. Some of them give you real life medals that they mail to you. Some of them give you virtual medals. And obviously, as if when the ones we're doing now, some of them have scaling prize pots. We are doing 3 tournaments in the next 3 weeks that have a prize pot scaling upwards of $700.
Wow! So that means I may have an opportunity to possibly win a little bit of money.
Absolutely. Now, me as the leader, I take a little bit of a cut out of that. 50% of it, like I've always told my clan members, goes back into the clan for promotions, trying to talk to other bigger companies, trying to, just get our name out there. And the other 50% of it goes to improving my setup, my software editing, my logo creation, stuff like that.
Sweet. So now I'm involved in that. I do a tournament. I win some money. How do you guys pay me? Are you guys sending me a check? Are you guys cash apping me? I mean, how do I get my portion of the proceeds?
Now, what happens is that all of winnings go to my PayPal if you're underage participating. So under the age of 18, you cannot receive PayPal payments from companies such as tournament organizations, because under 18, you cannot be legally contracted. And so we take it all and we put it into what I call a clan PayPal. And I dish out payments from there because I'm not a company. I'm not affiliated with a company. I don't have to follow under PayPal's obligations to not pay under the age of 18. The way they can see it is I'm just gifting you that money.
So I'm going to need to have a PayPal account.
Yes, sir.
What are the clan's goals for 2021?
For 2021, at the end of it, around this time next year, we are hoping to hit anywhere between 10 to 15K maybe on Instagram. And we're hoping to do at least one live in-person tournament.
I heard you guys have got a brand new shop opened up, and you guys definitely are going to need some support from there. So tell me about the shop. What's going on with that?
Yes, sir. So we just recently launched our shop. It is on Stream Elements. The link to that would be merch.streamelements.com/Wolf Clan Gaming on top. Everything in the store is under $30. It's Wolf Clan merch. We've got hoodies, t-shirts, extra large mouse pads. We've got coffee mugs, stickers, iPhone and Samsung cases, and it features obviously our clan logo and some of our clan members, such as Shogun. We have samurai base things for him. We have Patriot stuff. We have a couple of cosmic stuff. We really try to push a lot of our competition team members and some of their merch and some of our content creators' merches on our stores.
All right, so you're telling me that if I become part of the clan, or if someone listening becomes part of the clan, that if they present a productive enough gaming career inside the clan, that maybe some of their items can be represented in the store as well, right?
Absolutely. And for anyone watching who wants their own customized Wolf Clan merch, we do custom orders for $10 extra.
That's great, man. That's great. Well, listen, this has been awesome, Tim. I really appreciate you, man, taking that time today, bringing the crew together so that they could all talk with me today, man. This has been a really, really great experience. And
it's been hella fun here, really.
Appreciate it, bro. My goodness, where has the time gone? Man, thank you guys so much for joining me today, Wolf Clan Gaming. This has really, really been great. We're at the end of our time, and man, I hate this, but it's time to go. And I really appreciate you. Yeah, you sitting at home. Thank you for watching Meet the Gamers. I know you could have watched 10 or 12 other different programs, but you chose to hang out with me today and chose to hang out with Wolf Clan Gaming. And for that, I appreciate you. Listen, Wolf Clan Gaming's information is at the bottom of the screen. Go and follow them today. Really good group of guys. And if you're interested in being part of a great gaming clan, this is going to be the type of clan that you'll be part of. These guys are really a well-knit group of guys who really like to be around each other and like the game, okay? For more information on today's topic, check out my website at www.educatedgamer.com. That's the information that you see up top. For links to resources and upcoming events and to show your support, We got more to share in the coming weeks. We're posting an episode every Saturday. Share our show, subscribe to our show, follow our show, or simply stalk our show. Until next time, this is Kai, better known as Educated Gamer. We'll see you later.
What's up? If you're new to my channel, my name is Kai, and my gamer tag is Educated Gamer. I am an entrepreneur, a streamer, and I love to promote other gamers. Just my thing, I guess. I want you to be my friend, so please follow or subscribe, and thank you in advance.